You already know what it is. Bless up, baby. Grand Rise talking about kings and queens out there. I want to get on here for a second and address this second date voice note controversy. But I want to hit it from an angle that people are not attacking because people are like, oh, the women, we ain't on that, bro. Whatever. Y'all do what y'all do. Fellas, this is what you need to do. Going forward, since we can observe that we are in an environment where men are seen as the bad guy no matter what they do. This man gave clear and effective communication that he was ready to move forward sexually. Obviously, they had a conversation, and she said she didn't know whether she was okay with that and offered up a second date at her house. He sends a voice note letting her know, hey, I'm cool with hanging out with you, but I want sex. And you invited me to your house, so I'm going to be in the mindset of sex. So if you're not with that, we shouldn't hang out at your crib. As a matter of fact, we should just stop this. That is what you should do. You should be intentional with your conversation. You should be intentional with what you want. If you just want sex, let that be known. If you want a relationship, let that be known. But you also should be the type of person who can accept rejection. When the person say they don't want sex, okay, cool, no problem. Either move on if you ready for sex and they're not. Stay around until they are ready for sex. That is up to you to gauge that at that point. If you want to set a limit on how much money you want to spend while you dating someone, like all of those things, you have a right to your own boundaries. And that's what I want guys to understand. You have a right to boundaries. You have a right to consent. And your no is just as important as her no. Okay? Your no is just as important. Just because you are a guy does not mean your consent can be violated. But also, you need to speak honestly and remember what you are saying, what you are sending can become public. We are living in a world where your private messages can become public. So you need to move strategically in what you're saying to people. And be honest, don't be lying to people, but like you got to understand that even you simply turning someone down and rejecting someone could be turned into you being the bad guy. So you need to be moving as honestly as possible so you don't worry about the unhealthy people giving an unhinged reaction to a positive communication from you. You just have to communicate positively. You have to communicate honestly. You have to be open. Do not allow seeing stuff like this to turn you into a dishonest man. Do not let the fact that they ask for truth and then get upset when they get it turn you into the type of man who closes up and don't say nothing at all. If you are hurt, if you feel something, you have a right to say it. Period, point blank. It does not matter how the other person takes it. That is all I want to say about this. People have a right to feel however they want to feel and turn things into whatever they want to turn them into. What you should do is be a stand-up guy no matter what. So even when they villainize you, you know, oh well, okay, that's just a person who needs to go and have some healing. That has nothing to do with you, man. And you know what I'm gonna tell you, man. Always be a blessing, never a lesson.